Hi, this is the National Weather Service office in Medford, and we are going to talk winter and some winter impacts. So we have a pattern change finally, and we'll see less fog and more in the way of mountain snow, and snow might even dip down too close to the valley floors eventually, but we'll get into that here in a bit. So first, let's just start with we'll start at our webpage. This is weather.gov/Medford. And what I'm going to do is just briefly show you where we're at in terms of snowfall and for the area right now. So if you click on that Crater Lake icon, it'll take you to our snow depth. This is snow water equivalent, or how much water is in the snowpack compared to normal for our area. And you can see we are not good, less than 50%, of course, 10, 20% in many areas. So much lower than normal. And if you look at click on the Crater Lake tab there, you can see it even broke the script a little bit, meaning there's just no snow. So it gives a little funky answer there with the NAN, but the point is, on average, we're at about 31 inches deep right now, and but this year we're at 0. So this all comes before some much needed snowfall that will hopefully arrive later this weekend, but there will be some impacts and safety concerns to talk about regarding that. So let's go back to our homepage, and we'll focus on the weather story that folks created today in the office, and this highlights the concerns nicely, at least for the winter weather aspect of this pattern. And you can see, there's potential for light snow possible down to 2,000 feet on Thursday, and maybe flakes lower than that, but something to consider. But again, this is light precipitation initially. The main impacts, the significant impacts, will probably not occur until the weekend, where we're going to get heavier precipitation, and all mountain passes will likely be affected, at least all higher mountain passes. So right now is a good time to check your vehicle. Don't forget tire chains if you're traveling up in the higher terrain or even mid-terrain as snow levels fall. Get ready an emergency kit for the winter. And again, check those road conditions at our partners' websites there, tripcheck.org for Oregon, and this Caltrans website here for the California road conditions. So we're going to exit out of this and start with kind of an experimental product that's main goal is to highlight kind of in yellow, green, red type stoplight type chart where and what type of impacts are going to be occurring. So it's our experimental graphical hazards weather outlook. Now this starts over the marine, so those mariners might be interested in this portion, but if you want to see the inland, you just click on public here, and it'll take you to this chart here, and you can see all the different colors. We're going to be focused on this bottom one, the snow and sleet. We'll click on tonight, and it'll update the page. You can see we don't really have any concerns for snow. And predominantly, you can kind of ignore the sleet here, just snow. We're going to move into Wednesday. You see the color changes. And we're going to be dealing with some limited impacts over the mountains on Wednesday into Wednesday night, mainly the Cascades. Moving into Thursday, as a little more precipitation arrives and snow levels fall, you can see now we're looking at some elevated or orange impacts, basically from Lake of the Woods area, Highway 140 north, Crater Lake, and points north, Diamond Lake, and even into the the middle elevations there, 3,000 feet or higher, Union Creek, perhaps even Prospect area on Thursday. And again, those snow levels could dip down to around 2,000 feet, so maybe some snow, though it'll be light, but some snow potential for Interstate 5 around Sexton Pass and Canyon Mountain Pass. Moving into Friday, ridge of high pressure moves overhead, and we're going to have a break from any significant weather generally from Friday to Friday night. Saturday, you can see that color changes to that purple. So we start to see much more significant impacts there. This is going to be predominantly late Saturday afternoon, and you can see where the impacts are. Most of the high terrain is impacted by potential for snow. Sunday, that impact area broadens, and actually you kind of start to see some significant or even extreme impacts in the highest terrain, but some significant impacts affecting Interstate 5 down towards Mount Shasta and the high Cascades. And then push into Monday, snow levels even lower a touch more, and the impacts expand. So high impact time frame then. To put this all in perspective, a little bit of context for how much snow we're talking about, let's pull up the expected snowfall. This is a range. It's pretty far out right now, so there's some uncertainty in the amount that we're going to get. But when you blend all the models together, we have 100+ different model and ensemble members we blend together. They indicate a 70% chance of a foot of snow in the high Cascades from Saturday afternoon through Sunday night. So this will give you a picture. It's a pretty broad impacts across the forecast area, especially in the high terrain, of course, with the snow. So let's just end here, go back to our homepage and this weather story, and just remind everyone here, if you have to travel upcoming, prepare now. Prepare for lowering snow levels, prepare for potential for high impact winter weather this weekend. That's all we have. We just encourage you to stay in touch on our website or social media. And actually, one more note, the Mountain Pass forecast can be found here. And you can choose the pass that you're interested in along this list, and you can use this map as a reference for where these points are. Have a good night.